Eye Contact, a Mark Manning Mystery, Book 2. Author, Michael Kraft. Publisher, Open Road Integrated Media, New York. Narrator, Eric Aust. Manning and Neil arrive home before midnight. It was a quiet ride, Manning driving in glassy-eyed silence, Neil trying to assure him, "They'll fix it good as new." Neil didn't realize, though, that Manning was preoccupied not only with the car, but with a difficult conversation he was saving till their return. "Nightcap?" Neil asks him as they walk through the door, switch on the lights, and lock up behind them. "A very short one," Manning tells him. "We had quite a bit of champagne, and I plan to take a pill tonight." Neil pours shots of vodka over ice and garnishes them with orange peel. Manning removes his jacket and shoes, drops onto a sofa, and puts his feet on the coffee table. And then he broods. Neil joins him on the sofa, putting an arm around his shoulder, handing him one of the glasses. They don't bother with a toast. Neil sips his vodka. Manning just holds the glass in his lap. "Neil," says Manning, looking straight ahead through the dark window, "there's something I need to talk to you about. This isn't easy. It's about David." Neil looks up from his glass and turns to Manning. "Yes." "Something happened in Door County." There's a long pause. Manning doesn't seem ready to volunteer more information, so Neil gives a nervous laugh, telling him, "If you're trying to make me jealous, Mark." Manning turns and interrupts him. "No, that's the last thing I'm trying to do. I need to be honest with you, because I love you so much, even though I wouldn't blame you if you didn't believe me." "What happened?" Neil asks flatly. Manning can't face Neil as he tells him. "David and I had sex." Neil strains for patience as he asks, "What did you do exactly?" "Everything." "Was it safe?" "Yes. I may have lost control, but at least I held on to that shred of sanity." "Thank God." Neil falls silent. Then he rises from the sofa and paces the room. When he turns back to Manning, there are tears in his eyes. He shouts through a sob, "Why would you tell me such a thing?" Manning didn't know what reaction to expect, but this wasn't it. Rising, he sets his drink on the table and takes a single step toward Neil. Astonished, Manning tells him, "I violated your trust, but I didn't intend to deceive you. I thought you'd prefer to know about this." "Well, I don't." He takes a single step toward Manning. "All right, you made a slip. All right, you've got a guilty conscience, but then you dump it on me. You decide to feel better by making it my problem?" Neil throws his glass on the floor. "You son of a bitch!" Uh-oh. That unassuming little rock glass was Baccarat crystal. $50 worth of shattered glass attested Neil's anger more eloquently than any soap opera cliches he might hurl. Manning tells him, "What I did was inexcusable, but there were extenuating circumstances." "I'm sure. You were alone in the woods with a 24-year-old. Now that's extenuating." "Seriously, Neil, listen. It was your idea to send him up there with me?" "I don't recall telling you to fuck him." "But you did tell me to get a look at his body. You're never going to believe this, but the kid's got pierced nipples, and when I..." Spinning his back toward Manning, Neil tells him, "Spare me the sordid details. I already have a perfectly vivid picture of what went on." "I don't think you do, though," says Manning, stepping up behind Neil. "Stop talking," says Neil, turning to face Manning again. "You're only making this worse. Can't you understand that it's pointless to discuss what happened that night? Right now, I'm considerably more worried about the future. Our future. And this is the worst possible time to clutter our lives with emotional uncertainties. Christ! I'm up to my ass in this damn festival. You're at loose ends over your murder mystery, and now we're both stressed to the max because you can't keep your dick in your pants. There's really not much else to say, is there?" Manning puts both hands on Neil's shoulder. "I can ask you to forgive me." Neil brushes his hands away. That's easier said than done, so don't count on it. We've both got a lot of thinking to do. Gay Mysteries audiobooks. I think it is easy to hate a label, but a face humanizes the word. So this effort is twofold: to offer comfort to those like myself that your world didn't end because you don't fit into the view of acceptable society on both sides, and in hopes of helping those with family that are LGBTQ, that it doesn't mean we are aliens from the child they once knew. Reassure them so they can maybe be supportive at the same time, being true to their values.